Hey there, welcome. It's Christina Johnson here, transformational nutrition coach, founder of the Emerge Weight Loss Method. And today I wanted to hop on and just talk about one of the biggest obstacles that a lot of women face when they're trying to eat healthy and lose weight and make changes. And that is simply feeling like you don't have enough time to do the things you need to do to be healthier. Whether that's not having enough time to meal plan or cook healthy meals, or not having enough time to exercise or go for a walk. Not having enough time is one of the biggest obstacles that many people face. And I was actually having a conversation with a client earlier today about this, who was being really open and honest about this topic. And it just reminded me of conversations I've had with so many women. And I thought that you might be able to relate to this too. So I wanted to address it, because one of the big reasons why a lot of women feel like they don't have enough time is because it's so much easier to take care of other people than it is to take care of ourselves. You know, how often do we say yes to other people? You know, maybe it's, somebody asks you to do a volunteer opportunity or serve on a committee at church, and you just say yes without thinking twice. Maybe somebody asks you to take on an extra project at work and you just automatically say yes without even thinking about it. Maybe one of your kids needs you to take them to all these sporting events or go pick up supplies for them, and you just say yes. It's like this automatic response. Somebody else is asking something of us and we just say yes without thinking about how it will impact us, whether we have the time or the space to do that thing, and what it's going to require us to sacrifice of ourselves. And so, I think it just has become this automatic response, whether it's feeling like we should take care of other people. Maybe it is, feeling like we just enjoy nurturing other people, taking care of other people, or we just have that sense of responsibility that we're the ones that need to get these things done. I mean, can you relate to any of this? I would love to know. Either just put a me in the comments or even just type the like button if you can relate to this, if you find it's easier to take care of other people than to do things just for yourself. Let me know if you can relate. And what I hear so often from people is that they think it's selfish to take time to do something for themselves. They'll do all of these things for other people, but it's selfish to take time to go to the gym for themselves. And it's such a common thought. Like, so many people get stuck in this idea that they're selfish if they're going to do anything that's solely for them and not for another person. And I just want to really, really encourage you to think about this differently. It is not selfish to take care of your health. It is not selfish to take care of your mental and emotional well-being or your spiritual health. It is not selfish to take time to focus on those areas of your life. It is necessary. We need to take care of ourselves first. And it's so cliche. I mean, how often do we hear the saying, you have to put on your own oxygen mask first, or you can't pour from an empty cup. Like, we know this. We know we need to take care of ourselves. But I want you to stop and think for a moment. Think about a time in your life where you were giving a lot to other people. Maybe it's a time in your life where, you had little kids and you were constantly, doing for them, or just a time in your life where you were, on all these committees and really active in different things or busy at work. And think about how you felt during that period of time when you were constantly giving to other people. My guess is, if you're like most people, you probably started to feel depleted. You were drained, tired, mentally and emotionally and physically. And think about, how did that impact the people around you? Because in all honesty, when we are depleted, we do not have a positive impact on other people, not as much as when we are filled up. Because most often I find, when we're giving for other people and not taking time to take care of ourselves, we feel, more easily triggered, a little, not as patient. We're a little more irritable with other people. We just feel exhausted, so we can't do as much with other people as we'd like to. Or maybe you just, you feel even a little bitter or resentful that you're always the one giving and not receiving. You know, there's all of these negative things happen when we're constantly giving to other people, but not taking care of ourselves. And so, like I said, I would just encourage you to really think about this and to sit with this question. Do you have a hard time taking time to do things for yourself, whatever it is, because you're constantly giving to other people? So just take a moment to think about that. Are you neglecting your own self-care because you're always doing for others? And if the answer is yes, you know, this doesn't have to be like this huge change, but I would encourage you to think about one thing. What is one thing that you could take off your plate or say no to or cut back on so that you could carve out a little bit of time for yourself, to take care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually? And, you know, this is not like a one and done situation. It's not like you're going to carve out 10 minutes one week and all of a sudden be a healthier, happier, more patient, calm person. But this is a mindset shift that we need to continually work on. We need to change our mindset to realizing that we do need to take time for ourselves. It is okay. It is beneficial to you and to everyone around you when you are taking care of yourself. And so obviously, you know, there's times in life where it's just harder. Maybe you're caring for little kids or aging parents. There will always be seasons of life that are harder to do this. But I think even then, we need to just be very intentional about finding ways where we can carve out time for the things that will make the biggest impact in filling you up and helping you be just a healthier person all around. So I'd really love to hear how this resonated with you, if you can relate to this topic at all, and if there's anything you're going to choose to cut back on or say no to. So I'd love to hear your feedback and any questions or comments that you have. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you again soon.